Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Najah binti Bazuki and today I'm going to present the task in MPU 3312 Aspreasi Laut dan Warisan Alam. Next, there are two things that I will be present today, which is types of tutor elements that I already take in semester 1, which is spirituality, communication and entrepreneurship. Next, I will present about conservation element, which is compost fertilizer making process. So let's start with the first tutor element in spirituality. The first tutor element in spirituality that I have followed in semester 1 is Mengajak Cinta Akhirat. The talk is organised by Kimia Analisis dan Persekitaran. The objective is to provide awareness to students about the importance of practice for the supply of afterlife. After I follow this talk, the benefit that I get is participants start to take seriously about the afterlife and focus on religious stuff. The participants are now more exposed about the journey of the Prophet life and make the Prophet a role model in life. Okay, next, the second citra element in spirituality that I have followed is Pemuda Dambaan Syurga. This talk are organised by Taman Ilmu Pusat Islam Sultan Mahmud. The objective is to produce a quality student who took religious seriously. The benefit that I get after I follow this talk is I will begin to care about religious matters and make it as a priority, and more quality society will be born. Okay, next we move on to Citra element in communication. The first Citra element in communication that I have followed semester 1 is e-commerce talk, the importance of e-commerce in nowadays society. The talk are organised by Club Secretariat Anak Johor, which is SOHO, and the objective is to provide disclosure on the importance of e-commerce among the Malaysian community. After I follow this talk, I get better understand about e-commerce and the importance of e-commerce in my daily life. Okay, next is Webcare 6.0, which is Toxic Personality. These talk are organised by Section Counselling dan Pembangunan Kendiri PPH KPUMT. The objective is to understand the issue faced by themselves among students, to understand the true value of life towards the environment, and rationalise the purpose of life towards your self-value. The benefit is be able to ensure graduates returns to focus on the goals and purpose of their life and what they want to achieve. Next is be able to identify the causes of problems experienced by students. Okay, the last Citra element that I have take last semester is entrepreneurship. The first is Avana Yacht Entrepreneur. These talk are organised by Majlis Perwakilan Pelajar. The objective is to provide disclosure on entrepreneurship knowledge to participants. And the benefit that I get is I be able to produce a wise society in the business world and more people will involve in the market. Last but not least is Talk Business, Everyone Can Be Entrepreneur. These talks are organised by Club Mampan UMT. The objective is to improve the knowledge about the field broader entrepreneurship, especially online business, to produce individuals who have the characteristic of an entrepreneur, expose to students about opportunities and challenges, reveals to students about tips to be smarter in managing time as a student with business. The benefit is be able to produce a wise society in the business and more society involved in entrepreneurship. Next, we move on to conservation element, which is compost fertilizer making process. There are 3 steps, which is fermentation process, maturation process, and plantation process. The first step is cut the leftovers into small pieces. As you can see, I use rotten vegetables in this project. Second step, mix brown sugar and leftovers in turns and press until dense. After that, close the container and wait for 7 days for the fermentation process. And it's how it looks after 7 days. As you can see, there is a precipitate of water as a result of the fermentation process. Third step, mix the soil and fermentation product in a ratio of 1:1. Next, leave it for 14 days for the maturation process. Fourth step is the process of planting lemon seeds. Make sure the plants get enough water. Last but not least, this is how it looks after a few days. For your information, the lemon gives a lot of benefit to us, which is lower cholesterol levels, prevent kidney damage, help digestion, maintain immunity, and more. After taking this course, the pure value that I can get is love for the environment, gaining knowledge about the process of cultivation, and also the benefits of lemons.